my message is one of hope. I think that we have a particularly competitive and compelling covert tourism offering. We have never been a mass tourism destination. We get 2.5 million overseas arrivals. Turkey gets 56 million, Spain, France, 80 million, Thailand, 32 million. That's mass tourism, over tourism. And the first world tourism offering is predicated essentially on 3 key issues. It's around culture, cuisine, and antiquities. And generally the way that you experience that is in large groups of people generally moving around inside because the weather's not great for much of the year in the first world. What we saw in post 9/11, and we saw it in 2016 when there was a hint of geopolitical unrest in Europe around some terror incidents. And what we saw, without doing anything different in terms of how we marketed or positioned ourselves, we saw a massive uptake. When a small proportion of first world travel looks elsewhere, and what they did post 9/11, and they did it again in 2016, they looked to the south as being safe. And we grew in double digits. We grew 16%. And in fact, we grew 20% in 2002. So I'm confident that given what we have in this country, which is essentially wide open spaces, we have a lot of attractions, and particularly wildlife is something that you don't do in crowds. You can do in modular families. I think we need to work together with our public sector partners to go and spread this message that South Africa is the place to come, and indeed Southern Africa, because there's a lot of good stuff on our doorsteps. South Africa just has an amazing sort of product positioning in this world we find ourselves in. We've got the wide open spaces, we've got wildlife, we've got great weather, and really South Africa is and has always been travel ready.